Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So glad you're here. Today's video is titled Protect Your Energy. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. The title's only one, Protect Your Energy, but you get my point. I say it a couple of times for emphasis here. I didn't make a lot of notes today. Didn't sit down and really do the normal writing I do pre-recording. I just have a lot to say about this particular subject because I think it's extremely important for you to hear. Protect your energy, and I mean that. So let's define first of all what protecting your energy is. First of all, this is so important because when you're on your path, when you become awakened, when you're a light worker and you're super sensitive, you're a very sensitive person, you pick up not just on what people say, you're picking up on the vibe behind it. You're picking up on the subtle micro expressions and the glances. You're picking up on their whole attitude as they're speaking to you, or even when they're not. You could look at someone across from the parking lot or the coffee shop. You can see their energy. If you're a light worker, someone, an empath, you're sensitive, you know these things. You can look at someone, and even if you're not, it's very obvious. You can see someone who is not having a bad day, or who's having a bad day, and they're sitting there and their heads in, just staring at their phone, their heads down, they're not really there. Energy is everything. It's everything. How deep do I want to go on this? Well, now science is coming out about quantum physics, about how everything is energy. 99% of what we look at in the 3D world is actually just free space, going into electrons and protons on like a subatomic level. You can look at some of that stuff up, but anyways, everything is energy. We're just particles, and we're particles that are made into matter. So protecting your energy means protecting your thoughts, your feelings, your emotion, most importantly, your inner peace and how you feel. What's going to happen is when you awaken and you go along this path that's different than most other people in your family and your friends, you're going to be met with a lot of resistance. You're going to get a lot of haters. I'm just starting back up YouTube, but I'm just waiting for the negative comments and the haters to come in, because I know, and because this is what happens when you begin to shine your light bright. When you begin to follow what's in your heart and your soul and create the life that you want, people are not going to want you to succeed. They're going to talk trash about you. They're going to question you. I'll give you plenty of examples about this. So first of all, the example that I would give you that's most common is people close to you. When you go along this path that you want, they're not going to understand, or even if they do understand and they accept it, that's a plus. But most people will not understand, and some people will even judge you and try to bring you down. Say, you want to work for yourself? You want to be an artist? You can't make any money being an artist. You want to do music? There's no way you're going to make money doing music. Oh, it's so competitive. You can't do that. Oh, you want to start real estate? Oh, that market's oversaturated. You're not going to be able to do real estate. And the beat goes on, right? Whatever your specific situation is, people are going to try to bring you down when you really go along your path and your purpose, and you're beginning to grow and you're beginning to change. And I spoke about it in the other video. You'll hear me speak about it many times going forwards. Is just a reminder, the reason they do that, first of all, so you have an understanding, is because it triggers them. They are comfy in their day-to-day routine. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing changes. I'm comfortable. I'm safe is what they're really saying. But they're capable of so much more. They want to live a lot more, but I digress. So people are going to want to bring you down. They're going to want to hate on what you have to do. They're going to doubt you and say, oh, that's stupid. That's never going to work out. You start posting content, they're not going to support it. They're not going to like it. They're not going to share it. They're not going to do all these things. So this is why it's so important. One, the video I made the other day about building and moving in silence, and you can go and watch that if you want to hear the video on that, about moving in silence and building in privacy and why it's important to keep your business private. But it goes along with this video because you want to do that so you're also protecting your energy, because it takes a lot of energy to break out of the matrix to create the life you want. If you think about a rocket, when a rocket shoots up into outer space, it takes so much energy to get off the ground and break into the atmosphere. Once you break into the atmosphere, you can cruise, or not really cruise, but it's much easier. Right now you're floating in space, you're not having that gravitational pull, but it takes a hell of a lot of energy to break through. This is where you're at. When you're starting and you're breaking through and you're going to the next level, it takes a ton of energy and a ton of momentum to break through that initial level. And so you need to protect your energy, because if you're sharing your business with all these people and you got all these haters, now you're spending that energy that you need to create your vision just sitting here dodging all the bad vibes being thrown at you, because people are being triggered by your positive progression in life, because again, it's making them feel uncomfortable. I don't know if you've heard this story before, but, and I may butcher it a little bit, but I'm sure you'll get the gist of it. There is a man walking down a dock, and he sees a crab fisherman docked at the boat, or in his boat docked. And he looks into, the man walking by, looks at the barrel that's full of crabs that the fisherman has caught. And he doesn't have a lid on it, and these crabs are starting to crawl out. And he looks at the fisherman and he goes, hey, he goes, you're not gonna put a lid on that? He's like, all these crabs are gonna get out. All your day's hard work is gonna go away. And the fisherman, he looks over at the guy and he says, just watch. And when the man looks back at the barrel, he watches the crabs. And as the crabs are getting out of the barrel and they're almost to the top, all the crabs leech onto that crab that's trying to get out of the barrel, and they yank him back down. This is you right now. A lot of people are going to try to yank you down. They're going to try to put you down. They're not going to support you for a long time until they see your success, and they're going to go, oh man, I knew you were going to make it, and they'll come out of nowhere. But that's another video for another time. Protect your energy, because a lot of people are like those crabs in the barrel. They're going to want to pull you down. So how do we protect our energy? We protect our energy in a lot of different ways. First and foremost, the way we protect our energy is by building it in private and silence. And as I recommend that you go watch that video, I made a video the other day about why it's important to keep your goals and your aspirations, your business private. That's one way to protect your energy. Second way you protect your energy is you just avoid it. If somebody is, you know, giving you bad vibes, and every time you're around them and you talk to them, and it could be family members, it probably is close friends, people close to you, coworkers, associates, when they start to give you bad vibes, just avoid it. Just change the subject. You know, they start talking about, oh, you still doing this, blah, 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 blah. You go, yeah, you know, whatever, it is what it is. You know, just literally be a little bit ambiguous, be a little bit mysterious. Don't lead on to it. Change subjects. That's one way you protect your energy. So privacy is one way you protect your energy. Just avoid it. Just go around it. Because here's the thing. People that want to bring you down, if you go into it with them and you start to defend yourself, that's what they want. Now they're draining even more of your energy, because you're spending your energy defending yourself. And the reality is, they don't care what you have to say. They want to be right no matter what. And if you get caught up in the argument and now you want to be right and explain to them why, oh, this is, you're doing this, that's so much wasted energy. So it's best to avoid it. So privacy, you avoid the bad energy. Now, if you cannot avoid that bad energy, say like you are in a situation, you know, you are close with your family, or you talk to them a lot and they're not supportive at all, and they just are bombarding you with negative crap, and they're like, oh, you know, you can't do that, it's not safe. Well, you just have to limit your time and who has access to you, and go, okay, great, you know, all right, I get it, yeah, okay, cool, blah, 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 move on. Just move in silently, get away from them. Avoid that bad energy. Get away from, you know, it's like freaking Neo in the Matrix, man. We dodging the bullets, we dodging the bad vibes. Like, get away. Okay, cool, whatever. You will eventually, as you begin to heal and ascend, your energy will become so high and elevate that stuff just bounces off you. You don't have to do anything. People would just be throwing stuff at you, and it doesn't even stick, because your energy is so high and they're at a lower vibration, they can't even get into your sphere, to your aura. So you protect your inner peace, your energy, at all costs. Another way you protect your energy, not only protecting, but really about clearing bad energy out. You know, my sister, I haven't even see about moving in silence. I'm like, my sister and I are like best friends. It wasn't always like that. I can tell that story when we talk about healing family trauma, repairing relationships in another video, but her and I are like best friends now. I haven't even told her I started doing YouTube again. It's not because I don't trust her. It's because I got my own stuff, she got her own stuff, and I don't want this to be tainted by anyone else's energy. This is pure, this is coming from my heart, this is my purpose, this is what I'm passionate about, and it's to give to the world in this way, sharing wisdom from all of the tough situations, the trauma that I've healed, and the life lessons. I keep it private, I keep it quiet, but I bring her up because you know, I don't want to talk about her business and stuff, not like you know who she is or will know who she is, but she went through a bad breakup And I was telling her, you know, recently, hey, did you get rid of all of the dude's stuff? Did you sage your house? You know, because all of his energy is in there, and until all that stuff is gone, it's going to be hard to heal, because that energy is interference in your space. So that's another way, is you avoid, you know, bad vibes, limit your time, but also get rid of stuff. Get rid of stuff that has bad energetic ties, connections, and cords to people, places, and things that have been negative of the past. You might want to hold on to this keepsake from a toxic relationship because it's a nice gift. It was a nice necklace. It was a nice earring. Yo, go sell that. Get rid of it. I'm serious. Just throw it away if you're cool with it, because that energy on a spiritual level is keeping you corded and connected to that individual and that toxic tie. So you've got to cut ties. You've got to cut cords. That's another way to clear your energy. Now, as we move into more of a spiritual context, I connect deeply with crystal energy. Crystals are a great way to protect your energy. My little dog over here, my little best friend, he's the best, but he's digging around right here, so we got to readjust this tripod. You got to chill, homie. Give me 1 second and let Dad finish the video, yeah? And then we'll get on with our day. So you got to protect your energy, and the way I do that, I carry crystals with me. I vibrate deeply with crystal energy. If you are awakened and ascended and a light worker, I highly recommend that you start looking into crystals, and I will start doing videos on crystals as well. A couple that I recommend you get: black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is like energetic body armor for your aura. So I wear a bracelet right here. It's the black one. That is black tourmaline. I also carry black tourmaline around in my pocket. And when you attune to the crystal energy and you wear it, just by wearing it or having it on you, like I said, it's like energetic body armor. People's bad vibes will deflect back off because it's very grounding and it's a very protective stone. That is one way. And like I said, we will get deeply into crystals, and I will talk to you about that because I am really, I vibrate deeply with it. And chances are, if you are sensitive to energy, and you probably are because you're watching this video, you're an empath and you're a light worker, you will. And there's a lot for you to learn about crystal energy. So privacy, just avoid the bad energy or limit who has access to you if they're trying to create drama and bad vibes in your life. I know, Bubba, we're almost done. My little dog, man, he's the best. You guys will meet him soon enough. And another way is crystal energy. Get some crystals: black tourmaline, black obsidian, clear quartz. Just wear a little pendant around your neck, things like that. This is not clear quartz that we'll talk about in another video. Another way that you want to do, like I said, is clear your space. Get rid of any objects or things that are tied to toxic situations or anything of the past. Because also, when you vibrate higher and you go into your new life, it involves letting go of your personal history, of forgiving all the situations and the trauma of the past. You won't feel tied or attached to any of these objects. So don't be afraid to get rid of stuff. Don't be afraid to toss it. You know, you don't need it. It's material stuff. Who cares? You really don't. And if you don't, or you haven't, I recommend sage. Sage or Palo Santo. You can get it in any metaphysical shop or anywhere online. And there's a specific ritual I do when I sage and I clear energy, and I will also share that in another video about clearing your space, to say a little affirmation and incantation, calling in your spirit guides, your guardians, setting an intention for the ritual, and then going around your house clockwise or counterclockwise, and also saging in a counterclockwise motion using the elements. Again, we'll do that in another video. So sage, clear your space, clear the energy, get rid of any objects that have you tied to people, places, or things that have been toxic in your past, and get out in nature. That's another way to clear your energy. If you're fortunate to live by the beach, you get in the ocean. That's one of the most cleansing things you can do. The negative ions from the ocean will literally cleanse your entire aura, and it's amazing. Ground, put your toes in the sand. If you can't, you go out in grass. Get your toes in the grass. Get barefoot, put your feet in the grass. Ground. There's scientific studies about the benefits into your body of what's called grounding, where you put your bare feet on grass on planet Earth, and you allow the electrons from the earth to absorb in your body. I mean, we are nature. We're a part of nature. We are nature. So when you're in nature, it's cleansing. Go sit out, breathe the fresh air in trees. I'm sure if you've ever sat in downtown LA, but then you go into like Sequoia National Forest and you're around all these trees, the oxygen is so different. The cleansing environment, and that's another way you protect your energy. Your home should be a place of peace. Where you sleep, where you live, where you eat. Do you keep it clean? Do you keep it neat and tidy? You know, no dust. Dust is heavy old energy that is gathered. Keep your space clean. It should be your sanctuary to where whatever's going on in the day, you can come home and really relax. You can recover. You can restore and rejuvenate your energy. It's got to be a safe place. Protect your environment. Your environment has such an impact on you, whether you realize it or not. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you do. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You go into like a ghetto neighborhood in any city, it's a very different energy. It's a very different environment than if you go in that same city, you go to the more wealthy, affluent area. There's a reason why. It's not just the money. It is and it isn't, because the money is a vibration, the money is a frequency. So when you raise your vibration, you raise your energy, you attract more into you, become magnetic. There's a, you know, we can go on and on about the differences in people and situations and socioeconomic status, but it's about an energy is what I want you to understand as it relates to you protecting your energy. Privacy, avoid people or limit time with them. Get rid of any people, places, or objects tying you any toxic things. Sage or use Palo Santo to cleanse your car, your space. Crystal energy, black tourmaline, clear quartz, onyx. There are so many that we can go into, but I recommend, yeah, just a little, you know, pendant or a little bracelet or a ring or something like that. Man, I'm really excited to get into the crystal energy stuff with you. Share a lot about what I've learned, because that's been a huge part of my journey. So maybe we'll do that in a video to come. And as I look, it's 1:11 where I'm at. So that gives me the sign that it's peace and blessings to you and yours. So of course we're gonna end. I didn't look up a quote today because like I said, I didn't really write a ton. I just felt like I needed to speak directly from the heart about this subject because it's so important. But the quote that I'll say will be from me: protect your energy at all costs, because indeed it is the most important thing that you have or will own. It's you, it's what you are. Protect your energy, protect your peace. We're going to end with the Archangel Power Tarot card as we have in every reading. That's this one. Until I can get all my decks out of storage and get all set up. Tap 3 times to clear the energy. Deep breath to connect. We ask the divine, we ask spirit for the purest and most divine truth and the highest good of you and the highest good of the collective. What's the message today? Woo, I always get like chills and stuff. Woo, get chills. That's when I always know. I always get like a chill or a little bit of a shake of vibration. Yeah, okay. So today we got the 10 of Gabriel. I always recommend you look at the card first before you read the message. Just look at the picture. As a matter of fact, we'll do that. Look at the picture alone. What sticks out to you in the picture? Any colors, any symbols, any situations? And then go inward and allow your mind, your heart, your soul, your body to conjure up any images or thoughts or associations that may be coming up for you when you look at this card. That's a signal from your higher self, something that you need to look into and reflect. So 10 of Gabriel. So what I'll read the message now. It says, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. What comes up for me as it relates to this video today are a couple things. Trying too hard to please others. So we talked about protecting your energy and about limiting who has access to you in order to do that. If you have friends that invite you out and you're growing out of that lifestyle of saying like partying every weekend, because I went through this phase, people hitting you up, yo, you're not gonna come out anymore. You don't even want to come out anymore. You didn't even do anything, man. What's wrong? And they try to make you wrong for it. And you're like, or like, have you ever had a situation where you're sick and they're like, you're fine, whatever, just come out anyways. These people do not have your best interest in mind. A real friend would be like, you're sick? Be like, relax, chill out, drink some water. I'll bring you some soup. Do you need anything from me? They won't try to guilt trip you in. They just want access to your energy because they know you bring that good energy. Don't feel guilty or feel like you have to do anything outside of yourself to please others. Protect your energy, focus on yourself and your vision. Working too many hours. Yesterday's video was about resting. If you feel burnt out, rest. rest, take time to relax. Ask angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Again, if you've got toxic people and you're in a toxic work environment, meditate, connect with your spirit guides, and we'll do some videos on that stuff also. And ask them to help for divine people to come in and help you along with your mission. Ask for people to come in who are going to make your life easier, who are spiritually aligned, who support you authentically and truly want the best for you. That's what we want. 10 of Gabriel. Let's read the extended message and we will end on this today. These videos are getting longer and longer, man. I've been trying to keep them brief. So, 10 of Gabriel. It's important to live a balanced life. Your determination and sheer will to accomplish the task before you is very admirable, but it's taking a large toll on you. Man, this is big for yesterday's video about resting when you feel burnt out. Ask for help from others. Delegate responsibility to those who can do a good job. Reduce stress for the sake of protecting your health or protecting your energy. Release feelings of guilt and remove unnecessary obligations from your schedule. Rest, protect your energy. Don't be trying to do all this stuff outside of you. You need to go inward right now. You're in the biggest transition in your life. You need to go inward right now. Less on the outside, more on the inside. Your current challenges may feel burdensome, but there is a great deal to learn from the situation. This is a time of growth that will make you stronger. Ask your angels and guides to place helpful people at your side. Additional meanings of this card: trying too hard to please others. We'll do a video on that too. If you're an empath and a light worker, man, oh man, we used to be people pleasers. We ain't people pleasers anymore. We best serve others by serving ourselves first. Light at the end of the tunnel: overdeveloped sense of responsibility and working too many hours. It's a lot to go inward about on these messages for you today. So I hope this resonated with you, and I hope it helped you in your particular situation. I love you guys so much and appreciate you, and the support lately has been amazing. It's peace, love, and light to you and yours. We will see you again soon, and take care. Peace.